Good morning, Zomboid fam. Zomboid fans. We're back. I'm gonna do some more of the berry run. I've been having some trouble with some of the multiplayer servers, just getting it to run. So I wanted to dial some things back. I did a few things. I cleared the cache on my GPU. It's currently running at So right now I'm using 7 gigabytes of my 8 gigabytes of dedicated GPU memory. And that is usually about where I run. Let me put him to bed again. That's usually about where I'm at. On this one, what I've been finding is it's maxing out my dedicated GPU memory when I go play on certain multiplayer servers. Now, sometimes it runs okay and I just get a little bit of stutter. Sometimes it's just unplayable. Even here, you can see I get some stuttering when I load stuff in. Trying to keep an eye on it. So now it's saying 7.1 out of 8 gigabytes. Let's just go ahead and see. We're pretty much ready to go to Brandenburg over here. I just want to see. Yeah, nothing to harvest as far as I can tell. So, uh, what's wild garlic? Hard to see these ones along the, along the fence. Ideally, you don't really want to build your fence like this on the south side if you want to see what the hell you're doing. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, look at all this chicken poop out here. Good lord. Let's go ahead and check in on them. Yeah, they're fine. I just cleaned it. I've got 16 eggs with me. He's carrying a lot already. Tell you what, I think we can call that good. I got quite a bit of food on me. There's a lot of chicken poop out here. Let's just check on. Biggest thing is you don't want to making them sick. They should be fine. Calm, well-fed, not thirsty, healthy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Calm, well-fed, not thirsty, healthy. Beautiful. Okay. Well, tell you what then, folks. We're pretty much ready to go. We got our chickens in order. Let's go. Pretty much jump in the truck, check on the cows, and go. I'm gonna equip this. Put this on my back. So I'm carrying a lot of weapons now. You can see he's pretty high up on his weights. What do we have here? So that's 3.6. Yeah, 4.5 is perfect. Well, now, idea being here, I think we're probably going to end up leaving this blue truck there, and I'd like to find one like it. Let's just look around a little bit. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on standard cars. We've got some sports cars. We've got some heavy vehicles. So we're pretty good there. I guess, yeah, if anything, another truck like this, and then maybe just another good van. And we'll leave this there. This is a real good truck. I don't want to trash it. But let's just see. Let's check on our cows before we go. We'll give her a little pet. I probably could have read some books too, but I'm not too worried about that here. Animal info. Still not pregnant. She is a big girl, though. Is Selena pregnant yet? No. Where's my bull at? Where are you at? He's hanging. He's hanging out with his lady friend. Able to mate. It says nothing. So he'll get there. She's still beginning her pregnancy. Needs to be milked, it says. Okay. Well, we could do this. I'm just gonna drink the cow's milk I have on me. We'll just get like a liter out of her. It says she needs to be milked, which means she needs to be milked. She's got milk to give right now. And she's pregnant. So let's keep milking her. Animal care is at level 5. I need more books. I don't feel like I have enough books to really get me where I'm trying to go here. If I pet this guy. He is a big boy. 1195. I've never seen it. Never seen one higher than that. Let's just grab a couple of these cow pies here. We'll bring them out to the compost. All right, cows are doing good. So let's get. Oh, you know what? I was gonna grab 3 more bombs. I think. I wanted to have a dozen bombs. What do I have in here? I've got 2, 4, 6, 9. So let me grab. I was gonna grab 3 more bombs and just call it a dozen. Let's just do that real quick. Got a pretty full load here. I wanted to bring with just enough guns, ammo, melee weapons, and bombs to get into Brandenburg. Well, we might do it. Let's review here a little before we go. My first thought was, first I'm going to grab 3 more bombs out of here. I don't know why my door always stays open like this. Anyway, here we go. Well, we should probably put those. Probably put those in the back. Okay. And we're off. So, real quick review too, or not review, but plan of action. Oh, of course, I don't have the damn map on here. Well, here's what we'll just do. We're just winging it. I kind of want to go through. Should I go through the edge of Ekron? We didn't really do a lot in Ekron, so why don't we just do that? We're just gonna shoot. We'll go by Guns Unlimited, see what it's like over there. I'm not gonna stop in, but We'll go out that direction. It just freezes up as I'm leaving the home cell sometimes. Let me try something I haven't done in a while. Real quick, give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. So yeah, let's just kind of swing through Echo Creek. It's been a while since I even went through like downtown Echo Creek. So now I changed a bunch of settings, but I changed a bunch of them back because I wasn't happy with the results. Um, Honestly, the more you dial back the settings, the game starts to look like crap, and it's not realistic. Yeah, it's not. It just doesn't look good from both a realism standpoint and just a playability. And yeah, so I mean, it might have reduced the stuttering a little bit, but it's a trade-off. Your graphics settings for performance sometimes are a hard thing to balance, but we're making it work. We are making it work. Um, I do have a generator set up here. I got plenty of gas though. This should still be pretty dead through here. There might be a bunch up by Guns Unlimited, but I cleared most of them out on the east end anyway. Did I ever grab all this food out of here? Well, now, trying to think. If I move them to the floor, will it delete them at some point? It should, right? Let's just let's find out. We'll do a little experiment. We'll drop all those to the floor. We'll leave them in. Seems like if you leave them in there, they stay forever. Not that it matters, but just making sure I got all the non-perishables out of here. Yeah, all just rotten food. So let's swing by. Yeah, let's take a little tour of the area. We'll go by Guns Unlimited. We'll go out to Ekron. We might tell you what. I will reserve possibly one bomb for the Ekron vicinity. I'm not going to drop one at Guns Unlimited. Oh, actually, I do need to go. Well, we'll go. Tell you what. Why don't we go all the way out this way? We'll maybe find a hot spot in Ekron. We could probably just round some up and drop a pipe bomb on them out there. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I have 12, so I can use one at Ekron. I got plenty of them with me. Most of them are pipe bombs. Now, that's actually not a bad vehicle right there. Oh, there's too many zombies there. Try and pull these guys up this way. Yeah, there's still quite a few out here. Let's try to pull them out all into this corner a little bit. Just a little bit while we're passing through here. These guys seem. Oh, there they come. There they come. So yeah, I knew there was a pretty good group up on this end still. We cleared out the east end of the property there and got inside and looted it. There's still tons of shit in there, but we don't need it right now. What we need to do is start killing zombies. I did want to get back to Barry. I enjoy the multiplayer stuff a lot. I love playing it, but it gets real frustrating. There's a real nice black one. Ah, I don't want to switch yet. There's plenty of vehicles all over on here because it's single player. Partly because it's single player, partly because I jacked up the settings just slightly to have be more. I'm just trying to have it be more realistic overall. You know, even here I'm running at 7.6 gigabytes of my dedicated memory. So it's almost maxing it out just playing the game on my own server. Like I'm this is a hosted server, so it's using a little bit more memory than just a single player run, but we've still got just a tiny bit of space playing it like this. So let's head up this way. I'm trying to kind of fill out some more of these roads around here on the map so I can tell where the hell I'm going a little bit better. I do enjoy multiplayer. To me, it is a little more realistic in a way because essentially, if you're doing single player, you're just simulating like. Did I need a trailer? Well, let's go look what's in it. I don't think I really need a trailer per se, but let's at least see what's in here. Nothing. Is it in good shape? If it's in good shape, I might just grab it. Actually, it's in real good shape. I think that's better shape than the one I have. Hmm. Tell you what, let's just grab it for now, and we'll see what happens. Never hurts to have extra storage. These trailers drive pretty nice compared to like towing a vehicle. And I want to say the one I picked up before was actually in really bad shape. So this might be a better option for me than coming back with a second vehicle. I don't mind actually having two of these utility trailers, so I'm pretty sure I've only got one at home, so they're pretty easy to store. They're like not even half, yeah, like a third of the size of a vehicle, so you can fit these in pretty well. Yeah, see, this is part of what I wanted to see. So it is, I'm very close to my maximum at 7.6 gigabytes. And I think it's just, now I cleared the cache, so I don't know. It's possible. I'm going to try to go back to some multiplayer later on. And I probably won't stream that. Sorry if you were watching my last two streams. I actually just took down the post stream availability just because the quality wasn't there, and I don't like if I'm gonna be at this point, if I'm gonna be putting stuff out there, I want it to be decent quality, not like borderline unplayable kind of stuff. So that's kind of why we're coming back here. Let's get back to a place where it runs well. Oh Jesus, is that a rabbit or is that a pig? Is that a pig? Oh, no, that was a rabbit. Well, let's. I don't have any butchering skills, do I? I'm actually level 2 butcher. Let's get some meat since we hit a rabbit. Little roadkill. Hey, you know, you grew up in West Virginia. You born and raised on roadkill. It's all right. Probably shouldn't say that. I don't really know. I don't really know that much about West Virginia, to be honest. Now, Barry is from West Virginia, but your friendly neighborhood broadcaster is not. Speaking of which, let's get him more. Let's get this guy a little more front and center. All right. So we got a rabbit head, rabbit meat, rabbit hide. We'll keep the meat on me in my inventory, and we'll see if we can get that cooked there somewhere. I was a little scared I hit a pig. I didn't want to hit a pig. Rabbit's not such a big deal. Okay, so let's just kind of swing through the outskirts of Ekron, kind of on the way to Brandenburg, because let's just look for a good little group. Here, let's do this. Let's grab one pipe bomb. And I've got two guns on me. So that's what we're going to do. Now, it's pretty way down, so I got to be careful here. Trying to remember. Does this go? Let's explore a little bit too. I don't like the map being so. Well, I like the map is fine the way it is, but I want to fill it out more. I want to just explore a little bit. That's fine. Just wanted to take a look down that road. So that starts heading back out of town. The church. Am I thinking right? Yeah, the church is kind of over by these lakes, isn't it? Not really anything in particular. Well, I mean, actually, there's a really good community college in Ekron. Did I ever go there? It's right here, isn't it? Here, let's clear out. Let's at least clear out some of the zombies right around here. I mean, I could go in and look for some of the books I'm missing here. Actually, I already went in there. That's right. I already went in there. I think that's the one place I did clear out here. So, I'm not really seeing. Yeah, I think I cleared this already. There's a bunch right there. That's not the. Oh, is that the fire department? That might actually be the fire station. So that would be the next probable. Pretty sure we went by the gun shop. Next thing would probably be this fire station to try and keep that clear. We could maybe do this. Make this our little. Make this one little visit in Ekron here. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Another animal trailer there we could check too. Let's squirt past this. And we're gonna start out with some shooting. We're gonna start out with some shooting here. Let's break out the L92. I don't know if I've used this much. Now I used to be real tight with this. Yeah, I gotta dial in. I gotta dial in. Yeah, that was all right. That was all right. Let's bring these guys back this way. Well, I gotta dial in. I gotta dial in my aiming here. I do love me some L92. So let's round them up. Is it going to be good to bring them in here? What I like about the L92, it's actually real similar. Controller aiming at its finest. It's real similar to the patrol revolver, but in a rifle form, basically. Uses the same ammo, has better range though, and is also pretty quiet for a rifle. So it's not going to draw him in from the whole city. It doesn't fire real quick, but it it has a larger ammo capacity than the patrol revolver. So now this will be worth a pipe bomb right here. Get a few more out here. Wow, didn't you just reload? Didn't you just reload, friend? I think it doesn't usually jam, but I feel like it's jamming. Load. All right, you should have 11 shots in there. 2, 3. Okay, yes, that was 11. I don't really want those to break. Shit. This is a lot, though. This is a lot. All right. Oh, shit. This is actually a lot. He's real tired, so let me run out this way. Let me equip the pipe bomb. And just see. Shit. Should I just throw it right here? Alright, so that's going to draw him in from a long ways around. Let's go with the patrol revolver. Patrol revolver is better in close quarters. I do have more ammo in the... Damn it. This wasn't quite what the plan was, but you know what? What we may do is... kind of drop him back here somewhere and run around to the truck again. I'm going to be out of ammo real quick, so why don't we do that? We'll pull him back to here. One more volley here. All right, let's try to lose them now. I'm not too concerned if this trailer here gets tore up. So let's jump back this way. Try to lose them through the trees. Of course, I probably stirred up a bunch from back here, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, they're starting to break out of these houses and shit. He's pretty tired. I'm gonna have him rest a minute. We'll go back to melee. Oh, I hate that sound of them breaking down the doors and windows here. But we're probably not going to take out that whole group. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we run into. I could go grab the shotgun now and try to mow through them. I could drop another pipe bomb on them, but I kind of wanted to save as many as possible for Brandenburg. Let's just see what we got up here. There's going to be a ton up here still. The question is, can I get back to my truck? Some of them are still following up that way. Probably destroying that trailer about now. Yeah, let's try this. And try to just sneak past these guys. Maybe a bad way to go here, but in theory, some of them might not hear or see me. Oh, here's my truck, so actually that ain't so bad. What's it like back here? That actually don't look so bad either. Got a bunch of firefighter gear now. Let's kill these ones that are aggroed on me. We'll take a quick rest here. Cool. Fire station should be mostly accessible. There might even be a way we could cook something there. Let's just eat this cereal maybe. Come on, Barry, eat your cereal. Boy, some of these guys have real good hearing. Follow distance. Hey, it's Bringer is in the chat. What a dude. Give me 1 second to finish this little group here. Luckily, he's getting real good with his long blunt. Man, they're sure coming though, aren't they? They are sure coming. I guess they heard me. Well, I guess y'all heard me. Man, I should have known there would still be a lot around here. He's real tired. I gotta get away from that group for a little bit. That is a good little group there. Barry's gonna need to sit down for a minute. Welcome in today, guys. I'm doing a little daytime stream here. I thought I'd get back to Barry. I do enjoy the multiplayer servers I've been on, but they're just not running for me well. So I did go through my system here this morning, and I cleared my GPU cache, did all kinds of stuff. Oh, it's Bringer was here. He must, whatever. I guess that message disappeared. But Arde is here. He says, "How's it going today?" It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I was having some trouble running some of the multiplayer servers, so I wanted to jump back over here, and also because this is my main run. This is single player, but it is kind of my main run that I've been trying to stream lately. Where are these guys at? So we're back here. We'll go back to multiplayer, but I wanted to try to reset my system a little bit here, and also get back to just doing Barry, just doing what Barry does in single player. Also, I guess it's for a few reasons. We're also coming up on an update again soon, so I want to get this run as far as I can before the update. Um, and also those multiplayer servers are bound to change a lot in the next 2 3 weeks. All the mods are going to have to update. They're going to be building hard towards stable now, so it should go relatively quickly once all of that comes out. And I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be switching over to 42.2 or 42.20. If they have been playing on 42.1, they're not going to be able to much longer. So a lot of people are going to continue to switch over to the new update once it comes out, including me. I've always played on build 42. I did have my very first experience on build 41 was on Saturday at the One Life special event, which ran very well for me, I gotta say. I'm not sure why I'm having so much trouble with their 24/7 server. The event ran really well, and I did get disconnected like 3 times, but that was over like 4 hours. So really, that's kind of par for the course. That even will sometimes happen when I do single player. I don't get disconnected so much on single player, but on most multiplayer servers, I occasionally will get disconnected. So he's carrying a little too much right now. Um, yeah, he'll let me eat this cereal. Try to get his weight down. Dang it, man! Their hearing is so good on here. I did make smart zombies with good hearing, so you'll see this a lot where they'll just keep trailing for a long time. We'll be going to Brandenburg soon. I just wanted to stop here and clear a little more because we didn't really spend much time in Ekron. I did clear the community college. I went up to the gun shop, but that was really about it. I just went straight through town and hit those two things. Um, as far as I recall, I was pretty much mostly I was here for the community college to get the books, but I'm pretty sure I stopped by the gun shop and opened that up too. So there's our pipe bomb. Let's count here. So this was all pipe bomb death here almost for sure. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So I got about 20. A good pipe bomb to me is if you can't take out 20 zombies with it, then it's not worth throwing it. I like to get at least 20. Ideally, it would have been more, but whatever, it's fine. Ooh, that really smells. Here, let's get into the fire station. Actually, let's check this trailer too. I don't think I've ever checked this trailer. I have still been finding live animals. Here's another bull. It says he's alive. Hold on, let me give him water because he might not be. I've seen them come out of here and they'll die instantly. And sometimes it's just because they don't have water. Shit. Where'd my damn weapon go? Oh, here. Looking for the wrong weapon. Damn. Some of these guys don't go down. He's tired again. It's because I'm carrying too much. Here, let me do this. That is basically the entire gist of the game is loot and shoot, but try not to carry too much that you're so way down you can't move. It's pretty basic of the game, but that's just what happens sometimes, guys, in a looter. Sometimes you pick up too much shit and you're too loaded down to move. That's why they call it a looting game. You're gonna have to take up your carry weight with loot at some point. I like to keep them as light as I can, but also you got to pick stuff up and carry it sometimes. And that's always the balance between how much you can carry, what do you actually need, what do you just want. And I always got to remember, you can always drop your backpack if your life is in danger, but it's just, it can be a real thing because you drop your backpack with a bunch of good shit in it, you might not be able to find it again. Or you might, yeah, anyway. Yeah, usually just dropping your backpack is enough to uh, save yourself that carry weight. Getting some lag even here. Not too bad though. It'll do that around the bodies. I got to get away from the bodies. A moment. He's real tired. What is this? Just need him to sit for a couple minutes here. So wait, so I saw the name It's Bringer. Did he raid me? I might have gotten raided from It's Bringer? I'm not even sure right now. I've seen that name in here before. Ooh. Seemed like I saw a message from him. Message disappeared, so I think that might have been a raid. So shout out to It's Bringer if I'm recognizing that correctly. Otherwise, never mind. But yeah, welcome in. Doing our single player run with Barry today. Just left the farm. I often call it on the farm with Barry, but we did start out the stream at the farm. We most likely we're not going to get to Brandenburg and back on this stream. Oh, crotch shot. But we will get to Brandenburg and throw some bombs on this stream. All right, let's get back to this. Let's give him water. I already gave him water, so let's remove him. Now he might be upset, so I'm gonna, or he might be dead. Yeah. See, they're just dying. See how it still shows one living, but it also shows the dead one. So he's actually dead. Unfortunately. Let's get in here. I don't like them to break these doors in here. Oh, they already did, didn't they? At least we got one left. Well, hello, fellow firefighter. And we don't really need them, but you know what? Just out of curiosity, let's look and maybe grab one. Let's grab one fire axe. Could actually come in handy in Brandenburg. Now, there should also be a place here where I can cook this rabbit meat, so let's do that. They're still trailing me a little bit. Let's run to the vehicle, put away the fire axe and anything else that I can. And I've got some rabbit meat I want to go cook and start eating. Wouldn't mind, I guess, another generator, but not a super high priority. I believe I've got at least. Actually, I think he's got several at the house, doesn't he? We could probably skip the generator even if we see one. So yeah, as you can see, by October, a lot of the animals are dying already. It's been, what, almost 3 months in game, so let's find there. I guess you gotta break those down. Oof, this claw hammer is terrible. We're gonna trade claw hammers. Oh, come on, man. What I really want to do is it upstairs where they're. What's in here? Is it upstairs where they're gonna have the? Or is that the kitchen right there? Oh, I do apologize. That was my phone right there. Usually I try to shut that off. Let's do that. Here, let's just shut it off. Okay, so if there's a kitchen in here, is this the kitchen? Oh, do I have? I do have antibiotics. Or is this more like, this might be more like the infirmary? Is there like a living quarters up here? Usually the fire stations have a nice living quarters for obvious reasons. Let's check this pole again. I swear there's a mod. There's a mod that allows you to slide down those. All right, where's your kitchen? Here we go. Oh, no, not what I wanted to do. How do I? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's fill up our water. Let's cook this rabbit. Or wait, I'm not gonna have power here, am I? Damn it! I don't have power here. I need a son of a bitch. For some reason, I was thinking we were gonna have power here. Nope. Nope. I could set up a campfire to cook the rabbit meat, but honestly, I'd kind of. Oh yeah, yeah. Guess they were all collecting around the bull because he's making noise even though he's dead. Well, let's sit down a minute here. Um, are they still following? Let's go ahead and just clean up a couple more of these guys that followed me. Well, let's clear this out, even though I know this bull is dead, but well, man, getting a lot of lag around the bodies here. Yeah. Well, we're gonna roll up this way. Let's rest again, and let's pull down the street to get out of the bodies. Come on. I do hate to let all of this stuff just disappear. I don't think I really need more. If anything, it might be the pants. I was hoping to maybe get a pair of pants and a firefighter jacket without holes in them. Here's the pants. They are good in winter when it gets real cold. I know they slow you down, but it's always the trade-off. Are you protected against bites, or are you more mobile? And there's nothing wrong with going either way. Um, it's just a choice that you have to make in the game. Are you going to have maximum armor? I'd like one more jacket, with no holes. You know, Not getting lucky on the jacket. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need a firefighter jacket. We got the pants. Still getting a little worse stutters than normal even over here now. It's strange because they just did a bunch of, they cleared a bunch of memory. I don't know. I think bottom line is I could use a better GPU to actually run this game. An RX 6600 is not quite cutting it on the high end of this game. It's just frustrating when it was released in 2013 and you're like, oh no, I still can't run it on the highest possible settings with no lag. Like it's running it, it's not unplayable at all. So yeah, let's just go through here. I know I let a group down here. Oh yeah, there they are. I kind of thought that would have been the outcome there. That's actually here. Let's draw them over here. Let's just try to draw that whole group over in this area a little more. Just because I deposited a pretty good little group. We put a pretty good little group right over by that trailer. Let's go ahead and pull them out. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, and then yeah, let's kind of. Well, is this the dead end? Shit, this is the dead end, isn't it? Uh-oh. That is apparently a dead end. Actually, it's funny because That's actually the house I'm living in on one of my multiplayer servers. That's funny. Well, how do we get out of town then? I don't. Yeah, we don't need to go up that way. I mean, I could here just to explore real quick and connect this little road here on the map. Let's just dip in here real quick and turn around because isn't the well? We'll see. We'll see what we run into up here. If I can take a right. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Let's head out this way. I know there's bound to be a lot of them over there still. I didn't really clear that whole side. Just kind of from community center, or I mean, community college to gun shop is pretty much what I did. Well, let's explore down here. Isn't this where the church was? Sometimes it's worth it just to see. Sometimes you'll see something cool, like a survivor house or even just a survivor zombie. It's sometimes worth it. Maybe a really special vehicle. Oh wait, no, this isn't where the church must be over there. It's hard when you don't have all the roads filled in on your map. Hard to tell kind of where you are in town. So yeah, let's go out this way, explore some new roads. We'll oh, we'll get our spider web of roads here tied together a little bit better. But yeah, otherwise, how y'all doing? I did a little bit of work this morning. Oh shit! Ah, dang, this is where that grouping setting comes in. I set it a little higher than normal, but just barely. But what I've been seeing is they tend to just cluster in a big group like that in the middle of the road, which isn't a bad thing. You'd think like zombies need each other too, right? All right, I want to say, yeah, I got to go right here, right? Yeah, it's got to be a right here. I could probably go left and still get there somehow, but I believe this is the way to go. So we'll complete this little road from Ekron to Brandenburg. And once we get closer, maybe we'll look at the map. Maybe even together a little bit. We'll see what we end up with here. Pretty sure there's loops back around to the north, doesn't it? Kind of has to at some point, somewhere. I have two thoughts about going in. There's kind of a large area where the town's already pretty much destroyed from kind of a flood, natural disaster kind of situation, or whatever it is. Where is this road taking me? I was trying to go to Brandenburg, man. I feel like it's gotta shoot. It's gotta shoot north at some point here. I forget which way these roads go and where they connect sometimes. But yeah, there's kind of two key locations I'm thinking of. Is well, I'd like to end up over by the Delilah because the gun shop is like right there, and it's also sort pretty centrally located in town. Yeah, this is one of the roads that goes up toward Brandenburg. I was gonna say there should be railroad tracks around here somewhere. So there's that spot, and then I want to pick another spot to start at. I still don't have a sledgehammer, so still looking for one of those. Um, Meh. Not too interested in the rest of that. Trailer's probably beat up, so we'll continue with this. But yeah, as we get closer here, we're coming up to it soon, actually. We'll have to look at the map and pick out a good. You gotta be kidding me right now, guys. Should I do more butchering? I mean, might as well. My butchering is level 2. I was planning on staying in Brandenburg a long time, so we'll need food. I mean, there should be plenty there, but we can probably even just build a campfire when we get to this first location, I think, and kind of start with that. I have a ton of pipe bombs with me, so, and also, but also aerosol, Molotov, and fire bombs. We'll butcher this one too. And we should be pretty close to Brandenburg. Ekron's there. This is Echo Creek. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll find a nice chill spot in an open area in the destroyed part of town. We'll build a campfire, we'll cook, and then we'll get to bombing. I've hit 3 rabbits on this trip from Echo Creek to Brandenburg already. I think one thing I'd like to see them do is dial down the amount of rabbits that just run all over the roads. I mean, I guess you would get it's just a little too much. Sure, you would get some animals on the road in a situation like this, but I don't. You wouldn't typically have rabbits just camping in the middle of the road, and it's they don't even camp. It's like they seek out the roads. Like look at that. Like get off the damn road. It's 72 degrees. They would be out. They would be out in the grass somewhere. Rabbits don't just run around on open roads like that. Even when there's no cars, they wouldn't be able to hide from predators. You know what I mean? It's unnatural. I I hear some cattle. Should we check on their cattle? I heard some cattle out here. Hmm, maybe later. For now, let's get closer to Brandenburg and get in the spot. I don't want to get too sidetracked here. Okay, we're getting pretty close now. So I'll tell you what, we're probably gonna start running in. Let's do this real quick. I am gonna bring over the B42 map, as it used to be called. Now it's just the Zomboid map. Let's get you on the same screen. Okay. So we are roughly right about here right now. Once you see this, actually this would be a good place to start. The Delilah is clear over here. I was thinking about, see how it's like destroyed in here? We could either try to jump clear into here, Or we could just start out here. At, should we start at the destroyed train yard? Or somewhere around here? Well, let's see what we run into. I might, if we run into a bunch of zombies by like this area. Wait, was there? Wait, I didn't already cross over these tracks here, did I? Let's let's just see what we find up ahead here. No, there's those tracks. Okay. Yeah, so we're just coming into Brandenburg now. Oh yeah, we see them. We see them. So why don't we do this? This is actually a nice. Hmm. So here's what we'll do. This would be a good place to park, right on the railroad tracks. No, we'll do it. We'll do it right here. How about this? I'm gonna just park right here, waiting, waiting for the train. We're just waiting for this train to come by. I've got so much rabbit meat. Should we try to set up a campfire here? I see some stones out there. Why don't we do that? We're gonna camp right out here by the sign. Got a nice little wall here to protect a little bit. Let's grab some of these stones and do a campfire out here, and we'll cook up this meat. That's gonna be a large stone. I guess I'll have one more down here. It's always been funny to me. They show like four little stones on the ground, and they're like, "Oh, you found one stone. Well, why did you show four of them?" Okay, so we're gonna set up a little campfire right here. I don't have enough fuel yet, but I did find some twigs to light it. So let's now go look for some wood. Should be some wood up here. Oh, let's put the rabbit meat in here to get it out of my inventory also. 13 pour cuts and one average cut. Oh, firefighting pants. These are those. All right, let's get at least an hour or two of fuel here. Can you put logs in the? I guess you can use a log. I've never actually tried a log. Can you put a log in the campfire and destroy it for fuel? I assume you can. If you can, that should be plenty of fuel. Even fuel. It can. Oh, here's another tree branch. Even the tree branch should be enough. Can destroy a log. How much fuel does a log give you? 6 hours. Oh, damn. I would not have guessed it would be that high. So let's cook up this rabbit meat and then we'll continue on. We might even kind of start our bombing run right around here. We're gonna cook up this rabbit meat first. Let's drink all of this milk. Cook up our rabbit meat. We'll be ready to go. And it's getting dark out, so it's about perfect timing. How many bullets do we have left? 43. That's enough to get started. Oh man, this is a lot of rabbit meat. I should probably just throw this rabbit meat in the trailer for now, and we'll use that as our main food source here in Brandenburg. I mean, that plus the food I've got on me is probably going to be enough right there. Oh, it's cooked. Okay, fire is out. I didn't get burned. Let's put the um, yeah, rabbit meat in there. Let's keep the average cut with me. We'll put the bulk of it in there. All right, tell you what, guys. Yeah, this should be fine. I'm gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back and maybe have him just sleep through the night. Is he gonna be okay here? Probably not. Here. Oh, I shouldn't do this, should I? He's probably gonna cough the second I leave. You know what? Well, God dang it. Wish I could pause on this mode. Is he gonna be okay? Tell you what, we're gonna risk it here. We're gonna risk it here, but I'm gonna keep my phone on so that I can at least see if someone comes for me. So all it would take is one cough right when I leave, and then six zombies surround my car all of a sudden, and he'd be dead. Oops. So, what I'm gonna do, I don't like to stop the server if I don't have to. So I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna monitor on my phone. for zombies. Just want to make sure I get it set up here. Okay, I will be right back. 5 minute break. I did have a good break. Look at that. That's funny. That's a first, or one of the first. More, more people in here when I come back from break than were here when I left. Oh, I look really red, don't I? Is that the? Oh, there it goes. That's better. Oh, I see. It's the reflection from my desktop screen. So here we are on the edge of Brandenburg. He should probably just sleep through this night. So let's have him sleep. And while he's sleeping, we're gonna smoke some weed. He didn't sleep very long. Why does he never sleep like even 6 hours? Like, come on, man. I pretty much never wake up after like less than 6 hours of sleep in real life. He still didn't sleep the whole night. So, yeah, I don't know what the plan is here. Um, Overall, I know what the plan is for Barry here in Brandenburg. He's going to do a bunch of bombing. Now, hold on. Are we? I feel like the train yard is like right there, isn't it? Should I look at the map again real quick? Let's look at the map again real quick. I will bring you with me to the map. Let's get a better idea where we are here. So I am right here. Train yard is right there. Yeah, this field is perfect. There's really nothing, yeah, nothing else to really burn down. We'll do some bombing out here. It'd be a good location. And then we pretty much just go, yeah, gun shop is where, right there. So we'll pretty much just go straight down this road, take a right, and we'll end up right around here. Now there's going to be a shitload of zombies in here, so yeah, we're gonna have to just treat it as two separate. This will be like our way in, and then we'll probably just kind of tool right through town. It's probably good shit here too, isn't there? Yeah, we should be able to clear out a good part of this part of town and kind of get access to some of the looting here and food and water and whatnot, and then we can push in. And my thought is to push in once we clear this. We'll push all the way in, park somewhere out here if we can, and do another bombing run around here. We'll use probably try to use about half of them out here and half of them over at the Delilah. So that's the idea. I'm just kind of waiting for morning right now. I could put him back to bed real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now let's double check our weights. Oh, actually, he's real good. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, he's pretty solid. I've got food and water on me. I've got enough ammo to round him up. And let's then grab. Should we light him up? What's the best way to light him up first thing? Let's grab one pipe bomb. I mean, really, to get through large groups, it's the aerosol bomb. So let's start there. If we need to keep the fire going after this, we can use Molotovs and fire bombs. If we need to just kill a big group of them, we can. We have plenty of pipe bombs left too, so we're gonna roll like that, folks. Let's go in. Let's start again. This is kind of how I usually do it. This is why I like to have the L92 and the patrol revolver, because I'll start a little further away. Oh yeah, we got a good group here. We'll get enough of them here. Where are these shots going? Probably be some coming from all around us, except maybe the south. Well, is this jamming on me? Why is there no progress bar for loading anymore? I don't think I turned that off, did I? Oh shit. Okay, I want to lead him down this way, not towards the truck, but yeah, this is the field we want him in, basically. A lot of little bushes out here, so I'll have to be careful. Oh, come on. Really? Why is it? I can't be out of bullets. Okay, now I'm out of bullets. I should have grabbed more bullets. Does this have anything in it? I feel like the progress bar is gone, isn't it? Isn't there usually a green progress bar when you reload? Possible I somehow turned that off in my settings, but I didn't think I did. Anyway, I ran out of ammo, so let's try to get back to the truck. This is partly why I wanted this wall right here. For just this sort of thing. Oh yeah, we're good. Should we, let's go with the patrol revolver now, since we should have sucked some of them up from the area. Okay, let's actually do this. Let's put the L92 down. Let's grab 2 boxes of ammo. So we've got a pipe bomb and an aerosol bomb on me. I want to throw the aerosol bomb first. Let's load. Where's my patrol revolver? Inserts. This can now go on my back. Let's eat a couple more eggs before these go bad. I've had I've had basically like 2 dozen eggs on me for quite a while. Working on about 2 dozen that I had. So they're getting a little old. They're gonna get stale soon. So Can we eat one more? Trying to get his weight down too. Once I throw the bombs, he'll be lighter, but that's that's the game, is always balancing your weight. I suppose I could. Oh, bad sad. Are you kidding me, dude? That's the second time you've done that to me, and I love you for it. Thank you so much. Bad sad. Shout out to him in the chat. If you haven't seen his channel, I believe you were going on, was it 6 days with no accidents, you said? I believe that's what I read as I was getting my stream going today. I saw Bad Sad was on, and I believe he said he had 6 days with no accidents. So shout out to Howdy Bad Sad. He says, Howdy, Mr. Streamer. You know, well, I probably shouldn't say that. I like to think of myself as a gamer who streams, but I only stream Project Zomboid. You know, I was thinking though, I probably should play another game at some point. I could also jump into either Fallout 4 or Apex Legends would be the easiest and probably best for me to do. I don't know. I may do that. Tell me, give me a shout out in the chat if anyone would like to see me play Fallout 4 or Apex Legends. Those are two games I used to play a ton. Yeah, I pretty much only no, you're fine. You call me whatever. I was just gonna say I do like to think of myself as sort of, because I'm not a, and I don't mean that in any kind of offensive way. Like, but I'm not like a Twitch streamer. I'm not like, and I'm not very good at streaming. I'm really just, I feel like I'm pretty good at Zomboid. I was pretty good at Fallout 4. I'm actually terrible at Apex Legends. So, oh, here they come. But I feel like I'm pretty good at Zomboid. Maybe not in like PvP necessarily, but what? Do you? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer this, Bad Sad, but I'm curious if you play uh, much PvP or much multiplayer. I've been doing more of that lately. Oops. But now I don't know. I keep bouncing back and forth. Either way, I'm trying to keep it fresh. And I noticed Fallout 4 just had an update. The problem is then, can I still call it Unknown Berries? Can I still call it Unknown Berries Zomboid Apocalypse if I play Fallout 4? I could still call it Unknown Berry. I don't know. We're still thinking through some of that. Right now, I'm just hooked on Zomboid. Here, let me tell you what. Let me throw this one aerosol bomb. Can I do it now? Oh yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna throw one aerosol bomb and then I'll catch up on chat. I want to get a good look at this one. Here we go. Here we go. Boom! That worked pretty good. That worked up pretty good. We could have had a bigger group there, but here's what we do now. Oh, I could go back and get the L92 or a shotgun, which is the thing to do now would be to get the shotgun. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's keep lighting them on fire, keep a fire going. Bad says that I played Project Zomboid multiplayer, but I'm mostly playing. I thought you were doing a solo run the ones I've seen of yours. I've been toying around with some multiplayer. It's not as easy to stream it, I've found. It's much easier to stream single player for a lot of reasons. Thankfully, a new friend joined my service, and we play together now. I am not a PvP guy. Oh, good. I'm glad you explained that. Yeah, I haven't done much PvP either, but I'm starting. I've played a little bit on a couple PvP servers now, and I'm starting to maybe get this feel for them. I'm gonna use up this ammo and then go grab a shotgun. Is what I'm gonna do. Draw somewhere in. Here, what we should do is draw somewhere in from the town also. So let's go head up this way. There's probably a bunch more up here. The aiming gets much better the closer I zoom in, for sure. Oh, it's still controller aiming though. Oh, damn. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for coming. If you were watching Bad Sound, I'm curious if you had an accident today. Bad Sound said he'll be right back. I have to take my doggo for a walk, but I'll be right back. Don't die while I'm gone. You know, I miss having a doggo. I used to have a doggo. He was a pretty good dude. Let's just kind of roll through town with this fire for now. Well, not too far. Not too far. I don't want to burn. I don't want to burn down the buildings in town here. We'll try to pull at least some of them from the restaurant area. At this point, I like to shoot the ones that aren't on fire yet. I consider it an insult to my strategy to not be on fire. I will shoot them. Be nice to get his aiming and reloading up. You guys came in at a good time. We're just starting our Bombing of Brandenburg run. I brought a dozen bombs with me on this trip. You could call that controller aiming, or you could also call it Midwest aiming. Upper Midwest aiming, we'll say. There's actually a lot of deer hunters around where I grew up. Shout out Minnesota. All right, how much ammo do I have left? Let's check my ammo status. Still a lot. So let's keep. I think there's still some coming from this direction. I don't want to burn down these buildings though. So here, let's do this. Let's unleash a couple shots up here. But let's then pull them right back. I'm gonna try to keep most of the fire right down here. I consider it a challenge for all human race, and I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions. In case you couldn't place what song that was from. Sometimes I quote random songs. It looks like we drew them all out of there. Let's do a shot like right here. Fire. Fire is cool. Well, next thing would be I want to get them away from my truck so I can go grab the shotgun. And as long as we've still got the fire going, I'll try to keep pulling them in and just maybe we'll roll through town a little bit. If we can keep the fire focused here. I mean, it's zomboid aiming, so it works. It works good enough, you know. Ain't never gonna be perfect. I think people can get a lot better results on mouse, to be honest with you. But I just like the feel of the movement during all of this, and the fact that I can kind of kick back, and I feel like my aiming is good enough. We get some headshots. This might be it right here. So actually, let's pull him down this way. Yeah, I'm out of ammo. So here's what we're gonna do. Try to kind of lose them right here, and then bolt. Lose them again, and then bolt again. I don't know. How do you guys do that? Sometimes I do a combination of it, like right there, and then I'll like, and now I want to sneak. So in theory, there shouldn't be more than a few of them that are still locked onto me. And let's see. I think we're good. I think I can at least let's. I want to swap to the shotgun, and then also maybe grab. I want to grab a firebomb. Grab it. Okay, firebomb, pipe bomb. I'm running out of water. I hear the fire coming, so I gotta try to be quick here. JS 2000. Grab, grab, grab. Move to trunk. Where shells bandolier. Box. Ammo. Okay. So now I have the JS 2000. Oh, I can put the patrol revolver away here. Now where did I put the shit? Where'd the shotgun go? Did I grab it? Oh, that's where I thought it was going to be. I think that's the one I wanted to use, though, isn't it? Dang it. Screwed it up here, guys. Here, this is the one I want. Let's equip that. And then, yeah, I want the one. I have one with the recoil pad and whatchamacallit. I still hear the fire, so let's get out there. Open the ammo. Shit, didn't I grab more ammo than that? Oh, there it is. Let's grab. Shotgun ammo goes quick, so we gotta grab one more here. Two more. I'm putting them in my satchel for some reason. Drop that one. Alright, let's just get these open. Get over there. One more in my satchel. He is starting to run out of water, so at 33, so the bandolier is full. Load up the shotgun and equip it. Don't die. Did you say don't die while you're gone? Bruv, I won't die. My guy's pretty solid. This is a dangerous mission, though. I shouldn't get too cocky. This is a very dangerous mission. I'm going to put the rest of the loose rounds in my bag for now, because he's got a full bandolier. Here, I want to keep this fire going, so let's do this. Oh, really? I think we can go up this way a little bit too. There's probably still some up this way that haven't come out of the restaurant and shit. So let's start here. Ooh, they broke the shit out of it though. It's not a great fence to play around. I do not want to burn down this restaurant. Shit. Ah, shit. Let me open this gate real quick. All right. I don't like those bushes right on the other side of the fence. So we'll climb around this way. And yeah, I guess we can, you know what, we can do this. We'll pull them away from the restaurant now. They'll be fine. We'll probably put some more in the bandolier now. Oh no, the bandolier. Oh, does it fill? Oh, dang. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we need. This could get dangerous. This is getting dangerous. All right. Good group to start it. You know what? I got bombs on me. You know what, motherfuckers? I got bombs on me. You are fucking with my shit right now. So I did not expect to see quite that many there. I did not equip it. Firebomb equipped. Alright. I did not expect there to be that many of y'all. This is you know what this looks like though? Looks like a great place to do that. He's real tired, so let me shit. Equip this. Still have tons of shotgun. Let me put the pipe bomb away and try to get some weight off, and then we're gonna keep firing. Well, you know what? If we lose that restaurant and whatnot, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, he's decent now. He's decent. You should be able to keep going now. Y'all need to get off me a little bit. Ah, it's not reloading very reliably. Did we get? Oh, dang, dude. I just want to keep pulling them away from the buildings. I want to keep them actually down here further, way further. Well, this should be fine. I do have another pipe bomb. Why don't I... Let me try to round them up and maybe throw the pipe bomb now. That's right. That's how you get some nimble. I kind of want to throw the pipe bomb on them now. There's plenty of them here. Okay, let's do the pipe bomb. Shit, I didn't quite get it. Let's just do a pipe bomb. Right. Oh man, getting some lag. So yeah. Oh fuck me! You hear that? That's a chopper. Fuck. That's a chopper. Okay. I don't know what's about to happen here. I gotta switch back to my shotgun. I just heard the damn chopper the second I threw that pipe bomb. So that's where we're at. That actually made me real nervous. I don't know, this is not part of the plan. I should have probably been paying attention to the next chopper, but well, I guess we're just gonna see what happens. Luckily, there's no... Oh, see, they're actually going the other way now. This could be good. This could be really good. If I can keep the fire going and it draws zombies here, this could actually be perfect. I mean, if we wanted to clear Brandenburg, this is about... They're going this way, though. Why are you going that way? We might as well just do this. If there were sprinters involved here, I would be nervous as fuck. But... I think he might be almost out of ammo. I have a bunch more ammo in the truck, though. I brought with a carton of shotgun and a carton of 357. He's getting close, so let's do... Tell you what, let's do one more full volley here, and then I'll go back and get more... I want him right here. Alright, I'm gonna run back to the truck. We try to push in now when the chopper is here, or that game volume's real loud, isn't it? It's real loud in my headset too, though. Well, I think my levels are okay. Or is that here? Let me back off the game volume just a bit. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. Still pretty loud, isn't it? It's meant to be loud though. Oh, this is my own. Hey, DP Gonzalez is in the chat. He says, "What server is this? Is my own. It's a hosted single player. It's not just straight through single player, but I do have some sort of tweaked settings. But it's basically not extinction mode, but like apocalypse mode, or like I guess you could consider it hard settings, not very hard. I don't have multi-hit. I don't have sprinters. So yeah, it's just single player though. But I actually love single player for some of those reasons. You can change your settings accordingly very well. So I don't know, man. Let's just keep going. Let's try a Molotov cocktail, and we'll grab another pipe bomb. Let's do one more box. So I still got 5 boxes of shotgun shells in the truck, 10 boxes of 357. And a Molotov cocktail and a pipe bomb. Should we... You know what I think I want to do? Let's equip the Molotov cocktail now. This one, you need either a lighter or something to light it with. I always have a lighter on me, so I just use that. I figured it goes along with a smoker. You know what I want to do? I want to do a new build. That's not the berry build, but a bombing build. A dude who's just built for making bombs. That's what I want to do. Yeah, this chopper is like right over my head. Well, that's right, I was gonna... Alright, let's get ready to do the Molotovs first. In fact, let's do a fire like right over here. Shit. He's very tired because I've got him so way down. They're going away from me. Where are you guys going? He's very tired, but luckily all he has to do is fire this shotgun. Let's get the fire back out here, away from the buildings as much as possible. I feel like it pulled the helicopter pulled a lot of them on this way. There's probably still a ton up here. I need him to rest a second. Well, we could probably do a little bit of fire over here too. Well, why not? Yeah, we'll be fine. I don't think we've started a building on fire yet. This is becoming a common theme with the long berry playthrough. So I don't know. Did we set any buildings on fire in that town? I suppose that's a pretty common theme with a lot of single player runs. But there we go. There we go. Let's start a few of these guys on fire here. I don't know. This part is fun to me. I try not to use the fire too crazy much, but hey, use what the game gives you. Use what the game gives you. Barry will use a car. He will use fire. He will use bombs, guns, whatever you want him to use. Oh, come on. This thing is just constantly. Constantly jamming on me here. I think the condition's probably getting low on this shotgun. I do have another one. All right, I do not want them going over there. Well, that was kind of a short chopper, wasn't it? I want to bring him back this way now. Oh, that's got some range. I unlike Irvington, I don't think we've had any losses on the buildings yet. He's pretty panicked at this point, but he's fine. You can see a lot of moodles over there, but he's rolling with it. Well, that's a good little fire. Let's there's a whole like shopping complex here. I wonder, is there anyone left in this parking lot? Big ass parking lot. I don't want to burn. I don't want to get the fire over here though. So I think we're pretty good though. This should at least give us access to a lot of this stuff now. And I think actually we can probably. God, that took a lot of them out, didn't it? I mean, I hate to use the shotgun and bombs. That took a. Yeah, they're like all gone. Okay. Unless they ended up some of them down here, maybe. Oh. Well, there aren't even really enough left to keep that fire going. You know what? It's fine. Well, let's save our shotgun ammo for larger groups. Tell you what, let's I mean that pretty much did it there. It's amazing what fire will do in this game to the zombies. Now, I don't know how that works. I mean, there's oh Jesus. Well, you're seeing the number right here now. That's probably going to go down at some point. Often, like when when the bodies despawn, it'll change this number. But you saw it here first. 5,451. Oh, I'm over 3 months. Look at that. That's what, like 93 days? 5,400 kills. I mean, those are easy kills. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to brag about my five 5,000 fire deaths. Just light a fire and let them burn. But most of those have been like Molotov cocktails or aerosol bombs or whatever. Pretty much all of them. I haven't done like the campfire trick as far as I recall. Maybe I did, but it's pretty much all of that's been from bombs. So bombs and fire. Let's what do we got left in here? So we've got just what? Yeah, that's about perfect. And then actually, let's just keep this one on me. Let's eat some eggs. So, plan now is let me real quick. Well, a couple things. Couple things we're gonna do here. I'm gonna switch for a little bit to the patrol revolver. Oh wait, not that one. This one. Put the shotgun back and that patrol revolver back. Okay, that's all fine. Oops, that one. Damn it. The hell did I just do there? I just dropped some shit I didn't want to. Oh, was it the soap? Actually, I dropped, guys. I dropped the soap. I want to move this. No, move this to. Okay, I'm gonna put on the bullets bandolier. We have a ton of 357 left, so I'm gonna switch over to that. Just grab 3 boxes. We'll put 1 box in my backpack, and the rest will go in here. And this way, I'm a little bit lighter with the. I really only take out the shotgun if I have a huge group like that. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste of shotgun ammo if you're just taking out one zombie at a time. You gotta. I like to be able to hit 2 or 3 zombies with each shot if I can. Well, he's running out of water. So one thing I need to do is probably move up a little bit here and try to get some. I'm gonna try to get some water in probably that probably that little strip mall area. Well, let's look around a little bit here. Yeah, I don't see a house there. We could go into the restaurant. A restaurant might have alcohol in glass bottles, something like that. Which Often when I do the bombs, I try to also be grabbing some loot where I can make some more bombs because I am actually using up a lot of my supply of bombs here in Brandenburg today. But I thought it was fitting. We're kind of finishing up the west side of the map. We've been through most of the major towns on the west side of the map. So this is really, unless you, well, I guess west of, have I been to Phallus Lake yet? I don't think I've been to Phallus Lake. So that would be next. After this, I guess, actually would be Phallus Lake. But that's a few streams from now. We're gonna probably spend maybe two full streams in Brandenburg here, or well, this stream and then another stream finishing up in Brandenburg, and then that's kind of the way I. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to spend really more than two streams just doing one town, unless it was Louisville. Now, if we were in Louisville, that'd be a different story. But Louisville is Louisville. I'd say Brandenburg, next to Louisville, Brandenburg might be one of the most intense towns. I could be wrong there, but I may. We'll see how far we get here. There's actually a military checkpoint here in Brandenburg, similar to the ones. Okay, so he's at. Oh wait, what? No, stuffed. Yeah, I was like, wait, he's so hungry. He's okay. Here's what we do. So we run out of here. I was gonna look. Was there any liquor in here? Liquor bottles? Actually, I didn't really see any. Oh, actually, a brand new lighter. Um, two wine bottles. You know what? Let's take one and drink it because he is kind of freaking out right now, actually. Where'd that go? There it is. Let's actually open and drink a quarter. He's a little bit freaking out. Maybe even smoke one of those cigarettes. Let's try to get him to calm down a little bit here. We'll have a quarter of a bottle of wine, which isn't much. I have an ex-girlfriend who used to routinely, they would just, her and her friend would order a bottle and just it'd be gone in like an hour. And yeah, and sometimes it wouldn't stop there. You know what I mean? And so, much love to her though. She was actually a sweetheart. Uh, no, no, I didn't mean any. I didn't mean to throw any shade there by any means. Them's are the truths, kids. She liked her wine. I've never been much of a wine drinker. If I'm gonna drink alcohol, which is fairly rare, it's either beer, maybe whiskey. I'll do some whiskey. Um, you know, I've been known to drink some rum. I've been known to drink vodka, tequila, all those things, but my go-tos are beer and whiskey. Typically, if I'm going to buy alcohol, that's what it is. Whiskey seems to be a good sort of middle ground for me, where like I with vodka, sometimes I think I drink too much of it because vodka drinks tend to be more tasty and delicious. We'll say, oops, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Excuse me. Whiskey drinks tend to be more like, hey, I'm just drinking, like, hey, I'm not drinking this because it tastes good necessarily. I mean, I do like the taste of a good whiskey drink, but and vodka drinks do tend to maybe taste better sometimes, but that's because you're not. But it depends. Maybe I just haven't had enough good whiskey either to even say that. No, no. But I know that like a good whiskey tastes good. Vodka doesn't really taste like much except, you know what I mean? Like I think that's why people like it so much. I'd like to get these people out of here. They're gonna. Problem is they're gonna storm my car. Oh, okay. That's kind of well. What I really wanted there. Hold on here. Hold on. Come on. What I really wanted to be able to do there is this gonna be a really bad idea right here? Shit, I did this wrong. I already did it wrong. I can't. I can't see where I'm going. Dang it. Hold on. Let me get my. Come on. Equip my pen light, dude. Jesus. All right. Where am I? How do you get back in here? Oh no. I don't know if I want to go in there. Well, I was hoping to pull them out of here so they don't break these damn doors. Let's try to do it this way. Oh, there's a key right there. Well, you know, I always hope to get. I guess they're just gonna break the shit out of all this. Oh, come on. Well, so there was a lot left in the buildings here. We got them all out of the parking lot. I was hoping to be able to open more of those doors before they broke everything. Oh well. See if we can get over in here. Yeah. Yeah. I don't feel too comfortable running around inside those buildings right now. See if there's any more doors we can get open real quick. No, none of those are open. A lot of zombies right now, so I'm getting a little bit of lag there, you saw. I mean, even on this, my GPU is at 7.5 gigabytes right now of my dedicated. It's only using 8.7 total. One thing is, it's nice to have cars here because you can kind of work your way around them. Tell you what, let's bring these guys back out this way. I do have. Well, I have a pipe bomb on me, and I have another fire bomb and an aerosol bomb. Pretty sure I've got another. Yeah, they're coming out of here now. Well, I didn't really want him to break all these doors and windows over here, so I'm gonna keep trying to pull him out. It's not really enough for a bomb, I don't think. Well, if we had them all in one spot, maybe. Y'all are so slow. Still trickling out a little bit, but I think we got most of them out of the buildings. Oh, that one? No, that's just a regular backpack, isn't it? Yeah. It's just like a camo backpack. I thought it looked kind of like mine, like a military backpack for a second there. Well, since we don't have fire, let's work our way up this way a little bit more, because there's bound to be a bunch of them up here still, too. Like breaking the shit out of... You guys are really breaking the shit out of these windows over here. Let's see if we can open these Gigamart ones. Oops. It's so hard to like quickly get both of those doors open, right? See if we can suck them out of the Gigamart here. Through that one door, maybe. Oh shit, am I out of ammo? I had another box in here. Alright, I need to grab another box of ammo. I should probably like take some beta blockers too. Tell you what, let's do this. Beta blockers. This will help him calm down a little. When did he lose his... Why do I have prescription glasses? Um, okay. Let's get all these guys coming out. Just trying to... I would have... It's just... It's really hard to preserve all the doors and windows in a situation like this, so we're just gonna get them all out here. We'll just pull them all out now and deal with. It's fine. I really just need to be able to get like food and water around here. That was a bad shot. You know, controller aiming is fun because it's actually kind of a challenge. But once you get it, it's really not that bad. That was kind of bad. Oh, you guys got to get away from my truck. That's my blue truck right there, so let's get them away from there. Let's pull them all out this way again. I do have a pipe bomb if we happen to... I missed that shot. If we happen to get enough zombies out here. Well, the stuttering sure doesn't help. The stutters never help my aiming, that's for sure. I mean, honestly, the patrol revolver is pretty fucking lethal at close range. You don't always get a one shot, but you often do. So it's like, what more do you need really than a one shot? Just walk up to him and blast him in the skull, and it usually takes them down. Or often. I should say often, not usually. Are these open? No. I do like to preserve as many of those doors and windows. Oh, this is actually a pretty good group we got here. Would you all like a pipe bomb? You guys might actually be asking for one last pipe bomb here. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just finish these guys off. Even though this isn't typically... Here, let's round them up a little more. Like this. I can spam this here because it's not multiplayer. I wouldn't recommend spamming it like this if you're on a multiplayer server. One reason you might want to use pipe bombs sometimes instead of a fire bomb is that the pipe bomb won't destroy all your loot. That's good enough. Well, that was pretty effective. That's probably going to draw a bunch more in. We're running out of ammo, but we do have more in the truck. Which is probably south of me. I need to get out of these bodies a little bit, so... Jam over here a little bit. Oh, I think I'm... Dang. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do... Oh no, that's right, I parked right on the other side of this tire store, didn't I? Alright, I am out of ammo, so... We're going to switch back to melee, and... I'm going to try to lose them. And then, like, dip back this way. And what I need to do now is run around to... It's starting to get late again. That's I guess you could call that day 2 of our Brandenburg bombing. End of day 2. I don't know if it was a full day of bombing on the first day. Or it wasn't even, I don't even think it was a full day of Brandenburg on the first day. But that looks like a Walmart employee. Are they from the... No, they're probably from the Gigamart, aren't they? That's funny. Alright, what we really need here is to get away from these bodies and over to my truck at the same time. Oh, they broke all of this shit. You assholes. You incredible assholes. I'm curious what my kill count says now. Before it said 5,400. I bet you it may have dropped since a lot of those bodies despawned, or may have, or I left the cell at least. Okay, are those guys still aggro? Can I go sit down? Oh, is it still running? Oh shit! I didn't know I left it running. He needs to rest. Um, Put my pen light away. I feel like I might have. He's got a jacket. Maybe it was just the soap that he dropped before. Maybe it was just the soap I dropped. Um, okay, so we now have access to food, water, pretty much everything here. Um, this is a good little spot to just kind of clear your way in. Pretty much get access to. I mean, we could run through a little bit now. Let's run through a little bit now. Get away from the bodies. Yeah, this is pretty clear. So I'm going to open these doors now I was trying to do this earlier. This way they have a way outside without breaking the shit out of everything. My guy needed some water. Okay. We're sprinting. I did break one of those doors. There's the Gigamart. Got a little more food. Not too worried about killing them all. I just want to make sure I can get into most of these buildings right now. A lot of bodies around here. Lighting store, liquor store. Well, here's the question. Do we stay here and loot a little bit? Or do we try to push up to the next spot? What are these? Oh, those guys are just like crooks. I see. I do have some interest in this truck right here, potentially. Let's see what kind of shape it's in. Just a little beat up. 396 is good horsepower. Actually, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. What's the key for the white van? Ah, that's the key right there. So for now, I'm going to keep that key right there. Well, actually, tell you what, let's just put it in the vehicle. I may have an interest in this later. The blue one I'm driving is pretty beat up, and I'd rather just swap. I'd rather just swap into a new one than try to repair it. Come on, didn't I just? Okay. Not really seeing any real special vehicles here besides that. Maybe besides that fire department one. Guys, the window's open. Well, whatever. At least we can get in here now, get water, get food and water. The only thing that really interests me would be some more uh, some more liquor bottles to make Molotov cocktails, but for now we've got enough. Let's take these guys out. Cool. Well, let's pull the vehicle out of these bodies at a minimum. Maybe we could even tell you what, let's just drive through real quick. It's 8:20, so it's gonna start getting dark soon, so I don't want to move up to a new spot. We'll kind of finish this up. Maybe I'll actually let me pull over here because this would probably be. I mean, you got the Gigamart. There. Oh, there's an auto shop. I should have probably looted the auto shop a little bit. But I still don't know which vehicle I want to take. If I'm keeping the trailer or what's going on. Well, you made that a little too easy, friend. So, pretty sure tequila works, doesn't it? I know whiskey works. Let's just grab two of each. That gives us enough for like 4 Molotovs. Well, let's just grab all the tequila. Tequila and whiskey, friends. All right, so there's some alcohol to make some more bombs later, or Molotovs.